Now with that bombshell report about USA Swimming, alleging decades of sexual abuse affecting nearly 600 victims, many under the age of 18 years. The investigation by the Southern California News Group is now raising serious questions. And ABC's Paula Ferris is here. And Paula, they're saying USA Swimming didn't do nearly enough.
Not nearly enough. Good morning to you, Robin. Good morning, everyone. This report is claiming USA Swimming executives and board members did little, or in some cases, nothing about predatory swim coaches. It even describes a culture where the abuse of underage swimmers was common and even accepted. It's one of the most dominant U.S. Olympic sports, with athletes like Michael Phelps and Katie Ledecky basking in gold. But this morning, the scandal rocking USA Swimming is possibly bigger than any of its success. According to an extensive report from the Southern California News Group published in the Orange County Register, the USA Swimming organization failed to properly address claims of sexual abuse made by hundreds of alleged victims over the course of 2 decades. The report claims that since 1997, at least 252 coaches and officials affiliated with USA Swimming have been arrested, prosecuted, or punished by USA Swimming for sexual abuse or misconduct with swimmers.
It was abuse for a decade. I will say at no point was Sean and Mai's relationship consensual.
Former world champ and 2012 Olympic Team USA member Ariana Kukor says she was sexually abused as a teenager by former U.S. national team coach Sean Hutchison. Kukor says Hutchison began grooming her for a sexual relationship when she was just 13 and sexually assaulted her at 16. They first had intercourse when she was 18 and continued to have a sexual relationship until she was 24.
All of this started when I was 13. And so every level that we got to was not something shocking. I didn't have any sexual experience. Every step that he took me to along the way was a step that he was preparing me for, whether he was texting me about it ahead of time and, asking for pictures.
But Hutchison says these allegations are false, telling ABC News he denies having a sexual or romantic relationship before she was old enough to legally make those decisions for herself, and claims prior to that he did nothing to groom her. USA Swimming became aware of rumors of an inappropriate relationship between Hutchison and Kukor in 2010 when she was 21. But Kukor says she lied about their encounters when asked by investigators.
I'm just so hopeful that we can bring change to this. I hope that the right conversations can start taking place, and I'm struggling so hard to be right here. And it's costing me everything to sit in this room right now and rip myself open.
So raw and emotional. USA Swimming tells ABC News this is the first time that they learned about these allegations while Kukor's was a minor, and they point to their 2010 investigation saying both parties denied a relationship and, quote, the investigation provided no basis to conclude that a code of conduct violation had occurred. But Robin, so many victims, according to this report, almost 600, the youngest, age 3.
600. All right. Thank you, Paula. We're going to bring in ABC News contributor Brennan. She's joining us from the Olympics there in South Korea. Always good to spend a little time with you, Christine. And we know what you said after the scandal with gymnastics. You said, quote, probably the darkest stain in U.S. Olympic history. What's your reaction to this report?
Oh, Robin, this is the 1-2 punch then, isn't it? I mean, to have these 2 sports, with gymnastics and swimming and such popular sports and Americans cheering for them, and then to hear this about this, I think this is absolutely horrible and as bad, maybe even worse than gymnastics.
Well, with gymnastics, after Larry Nassar's the case there, we saw the entire board with USA Gymnastics resign. So what do you expect here, Christine?
Well, I think they should all resign as well. There's a new leader there at the USA Swimming, as there is at USA Gymnastics, but they have to. This story is so massive, as Paula was saying, close to 600 alleged allegations against swimmers, young swimmers as young as 3. That's even more than the gymnastics story, which horrified us for more than a week last month. And so I absolutely think, Robin, that they should all go, whether they will or not, but there's going to be a lot of pressure put on them. There has to be at this point.
Gymnastics, now swimming, 2 major sports with the Olympics. Do you think that others will be implicated?
I think we would have to be naive, Robin, to think that this is not happening in other sports. Youth sports, especially traveling with coaches, whether it's male coaches with female athletes or in other sports, it may well be women and men or men, same sex, whatever it might be. I think that these nightmares, and they are nightmares, are showing us that no one is doing enough to protect our kids, especially Olympians. You cheer for these athletes, and then to find out these deep, dark secrets going on behind, I think it means that there could be stories here, many more yet to uncover, sadly.
Good points there, as always, Christine. Thank you so much. You know that you're busy there covering the Olympics. Thank you for your time.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.